Kat here with Ukulele Wine Time. Today we're going to learn Going Up the Country by Canned Heat. This is a 12-bar blues. Ukulele Wine Time. Alright, so the original Canned Heat recording is in the key of B flat. We're going to do this a whole step up in the key of C, so it's easier on ukulele. You just need 3 chords, C7, F7, and G7. Now, if you're more of a beginner and you just got C, F, and G going on, those are okay to play too. You can simplify it, but that 7, that dominant 7, is really going to give this that blues sound and feel. So this is a 12-bar blues, and what that means is that the whole song is 12 measures long, the whole form, and then that 12 measures, that same chord progression, repeats and repeats for the whole song. Now, this came up because we just did a whole lesson on the blues over on my Patreon site. The replays are up over there, as well as some very, very helpful worksheets. We took a look at the blues in 4 different keys, a bunch of variations. So if you want to learn more about the blues and how to play them on your ukulele, go and get into some soloing too. You can check out the link below over on my Patreon site. To summarize, 3 important pieces of information. We're in the key of C. The original is B flat, but we're in the key of C. We're in 4/4 time, which means we're counting 1, 2, 3, 4. And then our form, it's the blues form, and it just repeats and repeats. Sometimes there's lyrics, and sometimes we'll play through the form and it'll be no words, and that's where solos are. In this case, there's a flute solo. I'm not going to go into as much detail as I usually do with lyrics and lining those up with the chords, with what I call word anchors. For this video, there's a lot of lyrics, and this is more about just the blues form. So just wanted to say that in case you were expecting that, because that's normally what I do in my song tutorial videos. All right, quick rundown of the chord progression. So we have 4 bars or measures of C7. So we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, C7. Then we go to F7 for 2 bars. Then we go back to C7 for 2 bars. G7 for 2 bars, and then back to C7 for 2 bars. That's the whole form, 12 bars, and that just repeats. So let's go once through the chord progression slowly, and then we'll do a full playthrough of the song. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, C7, 2, 3, 4, C7, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 1. Get ready, switch to F7, 2, 3. Stay there and back to C7, 2, 3, 4, C7. Get ready, G7, 2, 3, 4, G7. Back home to C7, 2, 3, 4, C7, 2, 3, 4. And that's the whole form. Strumming, I'm going to give you a couple variations you can try out and see what's best for you at this point in time. So what we just did when we were practicing is just 1 downstroke per chord. If that's where you're at, great, stick with that, and then you can level up when you're ready. So that's playing whole notes, so just 1 downstroke per chord, holding it for 4 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, next you can play downstrokes on all 4 beats. So you would be playing quarter notes. That would sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. C7, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And doing that for the whole song, that's got a nice driving feel to it. Also, it helps you count and keep your place in the song. So quarter notes, simple but awesome. All right, option 3, this is the one that I've been gravitating towards when I play this song. It is down, down, up, down, up. All right, and you gotta make sure you have your clock hand going the whole time. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Say it down, down, up, down, 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 up. Now play down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. All right, really important that you keep that clock hand going the whole time so your time stays consistent, helps you stay on track. Noting that you have a down, down where you're playing, and then you have a where you're not touching the strings, and then you touch the strings again for up, All right, so that's going to sound like this. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Down, up, down, up. That's one pattern per measure, by the way. Up, down, get ready to switch. F7, down, up, back to C7. All right, so that's what that one sounds like. All right, one more option for you. Option 4 is sort of a modified island strum. So if you're familiar with the island strum, it's down, up, down, up, right? So all we're doing here is taking out that second down. So it's down, up, down, up, down, up, switch to F7, up, down, up, down, up, C7. And if you're not there yet, no worries. Try it out and you can level up when you're ready. You can also do a hybrid of these, and if you're singing and playing, just play downstrokes or quarter notes for when you're singing. And then on the little solo choruses, you could try out a more complex strumming pattern so you're not having to sing and play one of these patterns at the same time. That'll be something that you can't do yet, but one day you'll be able to. I know you can. All right, we're almost ready for our run through. Starting pitch. So if you're singing this, okay, so our first chord is C7 and your first vocal melody note is G, going up the country. So that note is the 5th, 1, 3, 5 of that chord. Going up the country. You now have everything you need to play this song. Let's do it. Here's our full song playthrough. We're gonna play the blues one time up front for our intro. Then we've got 2 verses. Then we have another pass through our form with no lyrics. Then 2 more verses. Then another solo section. And then the outro is a little bit different. So it just takes out the first 4 measures, those first 4 bars of C7, and it skips that and goes straight to F7. And it does that 2 times in a row, once with lyrics and then once with the flute solo at the end. So I'll play that, I'll put it on screen so you can follow along, but just keeping in mind that we're taking out that first 4 bars of our blues form. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, intro. Going up the country, baby, don't you I think they actually play one more solo at the end, but I think that's enough times through the form for us. How'd you do? Let me know. I'm still getting used to playing this resonator with the strap, so I'm learning along with you. I usually don't use a strap, but this instrument is quite heavy. This is a solid brass body, so Kala sent me this strap, so I'm getting used to it and trying it out. I like it. Feels good. By the way, if you want to grab the chart to this with the lyrics and the chord diagrams and some word anchors where the words are bolded, where you play the chord along at the same time as singing that word, and slash notation and strumming patterns written out. Whoa, that's a lot of cool stuff. You can head over to my Patreon site. It's the Ukulele Wine Club tier. You do not have to drink wine. Having my morning coffee. Cheers. Also, cheers to you for doing something creative, taking time out of your day to slow down, learn a song. You're building new neural pathways in your head. You're putting some joy into the world, and I salute you. Keep going. You can do it. Thanks so much for joining me. I hope you had fun learning this song with me. Once again, my name is Kat. Ukulele Wine Time. I'll see you next time. Cheers. Ukulele Wine Time.